Hey Sunshine Nation, how you guys doing? If you haven't yet, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. So if you don't know yet, I am a missionary here and I got sent home from Colombia because of the virus, and now in the meantime I'll be sharing a message with you guys while I wait for my next call. I want to share a story about when I was in kindergarten. Now, while I was in kindergarten, they always had these certain stations that you'd work at for an hour. So they would have like an hour of writing, then you'd go to the next station, an hour of math, another station, an hour of science, an hour of reading, and so on. But they also had an hour of play, where you'd play and you'd play with toys. And so they had like a little list of which place you would be at this certain time. One time, I was supposed to be at math, and I don't really like math. So look at my name on the wall and it says, Jackson, you're supposed to be at math at this time. So I was like, oh man. While I was doing my math, I was thinking, I really want to go play right now. And I look over at those toys and it was so tempting, I couldn't help it. So I decided to go play, and I thought, oh, she won't notice because there's so many other kids playing over there too, because it's their hour of play. After playing at the toys for about 20 minutes, the teacher came up to me and said, why are you playing at the toys? You're supposed to be doing your math. And I was like, oh, dang it, she noticed. And so she told me, we're gonna have to tell your parents about this. And you were very disobedient. And so eventually, I told my parents, and my parents were like, what? Oh, why did you do that, Jackson? And got in big trouble. I was banned from playing for a while. So I was just thinking to myself, wow, that wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth it to go play instead of do my math, because really, how much did I get out of that? 20 minutes? So this has helped me throughout my life. Whenever I want to make a decision, I just remember that experience when I was 5, thinking, oh, it's not a good turnout when I choose to play instead of work. It's not a good turnout when I choose to disobey instead of obey. So that has kind of helped me with my decision making. And whenever I'm about to make a wrong choice, I think, oh yeah, never ends out well. It's that instant gratification. Like, you're happy for a moment, but in the long run, will you be happy? No, so what I want you guys to learn from this story is that there's a consequence to every action that you do. We can do whatever we want with our decisions. We can choose to play, we can choose to work, but just remember that every decision that you make has a consequence. So whenever you feel like, oh, I want to do this instead of this, I want to eat this sugar. Like if you're on a diet and you're trying to train for a sport and you see this really good ice cream and you want to eat it, is it worth it to eat that ice cream? Is that going to help you get in shape? And if you're also trying to prepare for a competition, like if you're trying to prepare for a test, and you're like, wait, should I study right now or should I watch this TV show? Should I study right now or should I just sit down and do nothing? It's always a good idea to think about what you do before you do it, and to think about what it will do to you in the future. So if you always remember that, if you live your life thinking, if I make this decision, how is that going to affect me in the future? Your decisions will be a lot better in your life, and you will feel like you are using your time better, and you will spend this life and use this time on earth more wisely. Spread sunshine.